Tensions boiling over at the Minneapolis City Council, where members and community activists are clashing over high-paying contracts for violence prevention.
One group was just eliminated from contention after a series of controversies. Ian Russell leads us off live from City Hall tonight.
Yeah, well, guys, today's committee agenda would have seen contracts for those violence interrupters authorized. Instead, they were pulled and then pushed ahead to next week. And ahead of that committee meeting, emotions boiled over outside. During a meeting meant to voice frustrations,
it's a mess. Figure it out, because lives are on the line.
Emotions came out.
Let me be clear. In order to do this work, we have to get it done right.
Monday's Minneapolis Administration and Enterprise Oversight Committee was supposed to discuss contracts for violence interrupter groups. Those were pulled this morning, and Salem Incorporated was pulled from consideration. Salem Incorporated is affiliated with Reverend Jerry McAfee, who's been criticized in the past from city council members. They say comments he made were homophobic and threatening.
I ain't shot nobody. However, I will if I have to.
Ahead of the meeting, Al Flowers, a supporter of McAfee, interrupted.
You think you above city council?
Oh, yeah, no, y'all do. I don't know what you're doing here, but you ain't gonna do it on our time.
McAfee declined to speak with me. City council members Jason Chavez and Robin Wansley said in statements that it was obvious to them that someone who had made comments like that would not be appropriate for violence prevention. During that committee, a representative from the Office of Community Safety spoke, but was unable to say much.
We are reviewing events that have occurred since the RFP scoring, so we will not be requesting approval for Salem Inc. at Committee of the Whole on March 25th.
I've reached out to Mayor Frye's office as well as the MPD. The mayor's office pointed to comments given to us by the OCS. MPD did not reply to my email.
Chair Wansley, I'll have to stick to my original statement. I can't say much more than that.
Okay.
Now, those contracts would have to be reintroduced, the ones that are moving forward. The OCS says that will happen during Committee of the Whole next week. And Reverend McAfee does have another violence prevention group, and a member of that group was charged in connection with a shooting last Monday night. We'll have more on that coming up in just a moment. Lauren.
Yeah, and these are big contracts, hundreds of thousands of dollars, right, Ian?
Yeah, so actually on the agenda website, it lists how much those contracts were going for. And this one with Salem Incorporated, McAfee's group there, was slated for about $640,000. Obviously is not one of the ones moving forward, but as you said, high dollar contracts.
All right, Ian, thank you. Well, within the last few hours, criminal charges were filed against a member of that violence prevention group that Ian just talked about. Kashmir McReynolds is accused of recklessly firing a gun last week after someone shot him in the shoulder after a community gathering. According to charging documents, McReynolds fired dozens of rounds, and according to the investigators, he didn't see who he was shooting at when he returned fire.